Antarctica is a frigid continent of ice and snow that holds many secrets. Hidden beneath the frozen wasteland could be answers to mysteries that have long eluded scientists and researchers. Recently, controversial claims have been made that ancient pyramids and other man-made structures may lie deep under the ice, buried for thousands of years. These incredible allegations, if true, could rewrite history and shed new light on ancient civilizations. Join us as we examine the strange and unverified theories about pyramids in Antarctica. We will delve into the alleged evidence and explore the questions around who may have built these structures and why. Debunked claims and exaggerated reports will also be analyzed during our search for the truth. Could Antarctica really be hiding ancient monuments and even lost cities? Strap in for this chilling adventure into one of Earth's final frontiers. The mysteries surrounding the Antarctic pyramids are about to unfold. Section 1: Background and Discovery Rumors. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth with average winter temperatures around -76 degrees Fahrenheit in the interior. Currently, nobody lives permanently on the continent except for rotating teams of scientists and researchers staying at isolated bases. However, there are intriguing hints in ancient maps and literature indicating that people may have known about and visited Antarctica in the distant past, long before it was covered in ice. Legends of a lost civilization in Antarctica have circulated for decades. The rumors of ancient pyramids first surfaced in 1939 when German explorer Heinz Schaefer reportedly encountered them during a reconnaissance flight over Antarctica. According to the story, Schaefer photographed the pyramids before being told by superiors to destroy the images. The whole account remained completely unsubstantiated. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, several mysterious maps were uncovered that seemed to show the topography of Antarctica without ice. This included the famous Piri Reis map from 1513 and the Orontius Phineas map from 1531. Both maps depict the continent in great detail centuries before Antarctica was allegedly first sighted in 1820. Some have claimed that the level of accuracy means that ancient people with advanced surveying knowledge must have mapped Antarctica when it was still ice-free. It was around the same time that FBI documents revealed a stunning letter from archaeologist Professor Howard Bloom, who claimed to have been taken to secret pyramids in Antarctica by a team of Navy SEALs in the 1990s. In the letter, he described ancient ruins being found all over the continent. The fantastic account was met with much skepticism, and no evidence was ever released to support the pyramid claims. Was this just a hoax, or could there be truth to these rumors? Section 2: Origins and Purpose Theories. Assuming for a moment that pyramids truly do exist under the Antarctic ice, the question becomes who could have built them? Conspiracy theorists have suggested many possible origin stories for the structures, ranging from ancient advanced human civilizations to extraterrestrial influence. But before examining these controversial theories, let's first look at the more mundane possibilities. It is feasible that ancient explorers may have constructed some structures in Antarctica thousands of years ago when it had a more temperate climate. Early agricultural civilizations such as the Maya or Inca were sophisticated stone builders who conceivably could have expanded south before the last ice age. However, no evidence of their presence has been found on the ice-free land of Antarctica. There is also no accounting for how such antiquated cultures could have mapped the continent so exactly as depicted in the Piri Reis and Orontius Phineas maps. Some researchers have proposed that the Nazis could have built pyramid-like structures in Antarctica during their expeditions there in the 1930s and 1940s. While the Nazis did have a strong interest in the continent, building elaborate stone monuments there seems logistically implausible. Still, a few die-hard conspiracy theorists believe they could have worked with ancient aliens to build them. This leads to the most extreme scenarios, that the pyramids were constructed either by a long-lost civilization from a previous era in history or by extraterrestrial beings. Supporters of these ideas point to the maps and accounts of ruins supposedly buried under the Antarctic ice sheet. They argue that the level of technology required to survey the continent prior to being covered in ice means it must have been an incredibly advanced civilization, perhaps even Atlantis. Of course, skeptics question why such a powerful ancient culture would build pyramids in the freezing climate of Antarctica. One bizarre theory claims it was done as part of a plan to preserve the ancient world against coming cataclysms by harnessing natural energy from the poles and channeling it through the pyramids. However, scientists say there is no evidence that the poles hold special energetic properties. Others speculate that the pyramids form an ancient temple complex or library for storing knowledge. Or maybe it was simply an elaborate hidden base for extraterrestrial activity on Earth. Section 3: Re-examining the evidence and evaluating sources. The internet is full of wild claims about ancient pyramids being hidden all across Antarctica just waiting to be discovered. But what is the validity of this information, and can any of it be trusted? Let's critically examine the so-called evidence. First are the supposed early maps depicting Antarctica ice-free. Experts who have studied these maps in depth concluded that their continent shape is actually just a poorly rendered depiction of South America misinterpreted as Antarctica. The precision shapes were simply exaggerated by later conspiracy theorists. So the maps provide no credible evidence of unknown ancient knowledge about Antarctica.